Hi, Sush. Mr. Duranko here. The next topic for us in BC is on alternating series, and I thought I'd do a video on this because it will be helpful for you in understanding what's in the book. So, first, what is an alternating series? An alternating series is a series whose terms alternate between positive and negative. And so it'll go positive, negative, or negative, positive. But every time, every subsequent term changes signs. And how you know that you have a series that looks like that is if you have like something similar to this, where you have -1 to some power, right? That's going to, for every odd power, it's going to be negative, and for every even power, it's going to be positive. And so that will switch the terms in the series back from positive to negative and vice versa. Or if we have one of the trig functions like sine or cosine, right? Sine and cosine switches between 1 and -1 as we look at, pi or 2 pi. So let's take a look at example of an alternating series and use the alternating series test to figure out if it converges or diverges. So here's the example. Question is, does it converge or diverge? First thing that we notice is that this series has this term that I warned us about. And so what the alternating series test says is take that term out, bring the rest of it, the a sub n, down here, all right, separate it out. And if the limit as n approaches infinity of this expression, whatever it is, equals 0, then it converges. And this one does. If we increase the denominator here, it's going to get very big, and it's going to result in a convergence to 0. And so the alternating series test then says that this alternating series does converge. Now, there's another condition that has to be met, and that says that the difference between one term to the next has to be getting smaller and smaller. And I haven't run into any problems where that's an issue. And so usually if it passes the first condition, it passes. But we'll need to keep a lookout for that. Now, a common mistake that students make when they do the alternating series test is they take this out and then they look at this and then they decide to apply another test to it. Like, for instance, we know the convergence of the p series, which was the previous lecture. If p is between 0 and 1, it diverges. And so if you were to pull this out and then treat this like a p series, you would say that it diverges because p is between 0 and 1, and that would be incorrect. And apparently that's the most common mistake that students make when they see problems like this on the AP test. So identify the series as alternating. Once you've done that, make sure that you do the alternating series test. And that basically is just this simple, as n approaches infinity, does it approach 0? If it does, the series converges. If you get an expression here that's crazy, you're not sure what it does, you can use L'Hopital's rule, and that will possibly help you. And so hopefully this little video clears up what you read in the book in section 9.5 on alternating series. And I'll give you an assignment, and hopefully hopefully you'll be fine, but if you aren't, don't hesitate to let me know and send me an email. Till next time, take care. Bye.